Alright, this is Exiles number 62. We have got a great team shot as the cover. Mimic, Blinky, Sea Woman, Saberclaw, Morph, and a big bastard at the back. He is called Nemesis, and he is a really powerful villain who was drafted onto this team against his will. This is a really good lineup. It's a really good era of the book. I reviewed another issue from this run, I think a later issue. This one, it says at the bottom, the secret origin of the Exiles begins here. Don't worry, don't panic. It's not a Kurt Busey story, even though that is all he can do. This is actually good. It's written by someone else. We have got a really dense recap page. Like, it covers the book from issue 1. So, if this was your first issue, this would really fill you in. It would really help you out. I reckon you'd be fairly clued in after this. And then we open up with another good team shot, actually. They have just found their way into a crystal palace that is like the centre of the multiverse. Because the Exiles, they were a team of excellent men who were sent to other realities to fix them. And at the minute, they were looking for answers, who was behind it all, and stuff like that. And they managed to get here. And Sea Woman, she says she has been there before when she was recruited for the team. And Nemesis, he is a baddie. He is the son of Armageddon. He is really powerful, and obviously, he's not their mate. He's just there because he wants answers too. He wants off this team. And he gets annoyed at Morph joking about, and Saberclaw tells him to stop. And then the others, they talk about how they were recruited for the team. The 3 original members here, Blinky, Mimic and Morph, they were in a desert. That was the first issue. Saberclaw was in an ocean, and Nemesis we actually saw a few issues ago. And so they start to investigate the Crystal Palace, and a lot of this issue is that sort of discovery element, with them looking around and finding things. Like here we've got loads of tellies with alternate realities on them. Like there's one with a Silver Surf Man. His surfboard is made out of gas. This one looks like it is a world ruled by Satan. You can't really see that one, but it's something with the Hulk. And this one, that is Spider-Man with 6 arms. That was an issue of What If. And up here we have got Thanius and Death. Maybe an alternate reality where she actually loved him. And then they find these doorways to different worlds, like they find the one with the desert from issue number 1. And then they find the wall display. And this was the cover of the other issue I reviewed. All the dead members, all the characters removed from duty. And we've got good little character bits here with them being repulsed by their friends. Their dead friends being displayed on a wall like a trophy. That is Thunderman. And then we have got Morph. He finds Sun Girl and he's really sad by it. He used to fancy her, but she was a lesbian and they never got together. And people actually loved this character. They loved Sun Girl and they really hated it when they killed her off. And we have got this lovely little moment with Morph Gannon. Oh no, you deserve better than this. I will at least see to it that you are buried at home. But any emotional core of this scene, it should just be ignored because look, there's the She-Hulk and she was fucking sexy in this book. Really fucking gorgeous. Like, I'll go so far to say the She-Hulk in Exiles was the sexiest She-Hulk of all. And she had short hair. She's just fucking sexy. Like, I'm getting a bit hard just thinking about her. So they keep looking around and then they find Beak and Bigfoot. And I'll be honest, Bigfoot is canny hot. These two, they aren't actually dead. They are all members of the team. They didn't die. They just mysteriously vanished one day. So Mimic, he wants to cut them out with his Wolfman claws. But Saberclaw, he's like says no, they might be on some form of life support. And Mimic and Saberclaw, they fight about leadership. And that was kind of their relationship. They would always butt heads. And then Saberclaw, he senses someone is coming. So they all hide. And it is a beetle. and they chase after the beetle. It's a bit like that scene in Help when all the girls are running after the beetles and then they catch the beetle, and Nemesis, he just wants to kill it straight away, but the rest stop him because they want answers. And there's Jose Quesada. Not going to waste time reading this. It turns out that this beetle, it was just like a worker beetle. So the worker beetle, he takes him to like the boss beetles. Another good little team shot there. And before the beetle can open the door, they teleport in for the element of surprise. And this is like the heart of the multiverse. And there's some more beetles, they're the boss beetles, and they all start fighting them. And Mimic, he realizes that they're not actually fighting back. So they stop fighting them, and again, Nemesis, he begins to crush one of them. But Sea Woman stops him, and before they get any answers from these boss beetles, we find out who is really in charge. It is Superman, the evil Superman, their arch enemy. A really good character. As I said in the other one, much better than Martin Quaid's rubbish evil Superman story. And these two, they don't recognise him. They haven't met him before. So Nemesis gans, am I meant to be impressed? And we get some good exposition here. Blinky fills him in. He joined the team after you left it, Saberclaw. He is absolutely evil. And he is going to be impossible to beat. And Morph gans, and if he is running a show around here, then, and Superman cuts in, he goes, then every planet in every universe that ever existed better get used to calling me God. And then Nemesis, who is a baddie, he's been looking for a fight all issue, really. He starts fighting Superman, and it is a really good fight. And Blinky here, Blinky even tries to stop Nemesis, because she knows that Nemesis is going to get his ass kicked. And I like this. It's like a subtle little bit of character. Even though Nemesis is our villain, and Blinky actually has a lot of history with him, she is still trying to stop him from rushing in and losing. Nemesis, he starts pounding away at Superman. And as I said, Nemesis is really powerful. You thought you would enslave the son of Armageddon. And then on the next page, the tables turn. Because even though Nemesis is really powerful, Superman is more stronger. He stops the punch and he goes, I did enslave you and you're a bit of a letdown. And he easily overpowers Nemesis. You can't do this. I am Nemesis. I am a walking hydrogen bomb. I know exactly what you are. You are pure energy in a delicious candy shell. You are the kind of sunshine I soak up like a sponge. Face it, Nemesis, I eat chumps like you for breakfast. And then Superman smashes open Nemesis's dome, and his armor and stuff is like containing his energy. It's like an energy beam. And Superman, he just inhales all the energy up his nose like it is cocaine. And so that is Nemesis dead, and I think he stayed dead after this. And the Exiles, they are worried because now they've got to fight evil Superman, and he has just charged up with all the Nemesis's energy. To be continued. Good issue again. It was a bit of an info dump at the start, but I think they realised that, so they threw in a really good battle scene at the end between Nemesis and Superman. I liked the Exiles. This was a good issue. I rate it 7 thumbs up.